What up, sickos? We got some special guests today before our special comic call, so let's go. What up?
Hi. That was awesome.
Is that the first time you guys saw that?
Yeah.
I added a little dubbing if you didn't notice.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Telling me you weren't doing those flips and tricks? I don't believe you.
No, I just roll around now. I'm a big ball. So I don't know how many people are jumping in. Jake, thank you from State Farm. Appreciate it. So we have of course Jamie Tyndall and Murphey here for the crew, and it's DEATHRAGE now, right? It's part of the Merc magazine.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing I want you guys to know is in the comment section of your guys' live comments, pinned at the very top is a bunch of links and different things that you can go to and check out, which we'll talk about right now. And that's your access to all that. Okay. So I don't know how you, well, first of all, thank you so much for coming, and Comic Joel will get to you in a little bit. But
push me off to the
why don't you tell? Let me get no talking. No, I'm just joking. So, what's going on? Why don't you fill us in of what's going on now? Because we already did the Miss Meow a little bit. We talked about that. What is it? Where are we now in the progression of everything?
So we've got Miss Meow came out, Miss Meow preview. Everyone's got in hands the Miss Meow #1 Kickstarter book. Those are done. They look awesome. They're shipping out right now. Actually, they're almost all shipped out already. So if you're a Kickstarter fan, you should have your books. If you missed the Kickstarter, we're going to put up stuff on the website here pretty soon. But now it's actually the DEATHRAGE preview.
Oh my gosh. So, okay. I gotta, do you have that on your computer where I can share, or do you want me to?
Yep. Yeah, this is our new character, Candy.
Oh, she looks very candy-ish.
Yeah.
Do you want me to share? Or do you want me to send it?
Yeah, I did share it, and then I'll share it.
I think you click on that one, can you?
It should pop up on my end, and then I'll.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay, so what's going on with this?
So this is James exclusive for the DEATHRAGE #1 preview, and that's what I was showing you here a second ago. This one is the holofoil variant. It's got a black and white background, so it like really makes her pop. It looks awesome.
So where is this located for them? Mercmagazine.com?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Is this limited, or is it a time-based thing?
Yes, these are limited to 200.
That is sick.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite covers. And this is the first appearance of Candy. She is in DEATHRAGE, but she's like, it's kind of like she's, we're not going to give too much away, but it's her kind of coming out in the DEATHRAGE book. You'll see like references to her. And this is kind of like what she'll look like eventually.
So this is like an origins preview of her?
No, so she's in the comic in this
comic,
yeah, in this version. The book itself is actually a DEATHRAGE origin story though.
Yeah.
So
this is her first
solo
appearance.
preview.
Yes, so this is the preview, and then we've got I'm gonna stop that real fast. And
now that was you, Jamie. I saw a little bit of Dawn in there. I was like, that's Jamie, but I can see a little Dawn. Like, I don't know. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Chat's getting a little crazy.
thank you.
I think they're enjoying your new hair choice.
I actually dyed my hair so I could cosplay this character.
Oh,
not
really?
DEATHRAGE, but Candy.
So this is an internal?
So this is actually going to be a cover for the full DEATHRAGE #1. This is going on Kickstarter in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is Jason Metcalf's piece.
So this will be the cover for that book, but the other one you saw is an exclusive preview cut. Wait, no, this is the book. The other one's the preview book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So this will be the one of the covers or the cover?
One of the covers. Yeah.
Is this the main?
We've got probably I think 10 variants lined up.
Who do you got going on for those?
So far, we've got, let's see, who's committed? Jason Metcalf, Ryan Kincaid, myself, Ash Maddie. We believe Sora is coming in on one. We've got Ken Marin from DC. He was a Wonder Woman artist. His rough is awesome. It's going to look so good. And then there's a very good chance we've got Tyler Kirkham and Johnny Guyan, and as well as Jen Brommel.
And I've actually got another one. We have one from Uzan that is awesome. That's going to be another one of the action covers that I can show you guys a preview for right now.
Yeah, that's hot. I love that one. It's very kind of McFarlane, Leafield-ish, but with good feet.
But with good feet.
So is it Leafield, Liefeld? What the hell is it? Is it Leafield? Is that a joke?
Leafield.
Liefeld.
Of course, we have different answers.
It just depends, I guess, who you ask. I met him a few times actually. I actually really like him.
Oh no, in person, he's I've met him multiple times too. Very nice guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I mean, how could you not, man? He's killing. Like, he's Deadpool. Like, from what I remember, he owns Deadpool. So I mean, he's doing real well. So he's always happy. Like, he's like, let's go, So, but yeah, the whole feet and ankle thing, yeah.
I know. It's funny too, because sometimes, like, I mean, as an artist too, it's like I always find it's very hard to draw full figure, like full body, full shots. It's always hard because you have only like a certain area of drawing size, so it's hard to get it all in. So sometimes I want to cut off the feet too. Seriously, like I just like neck down.
No, I get it. No, it's just the running joke with him, but he's a really nice guy. Oh man, that's sick.
Yeah, that was really good.
Is that Liefeld?
No.
This is Uzan.
Is that like a Spider-Man?
Frank Uzan.
Mm-hmm. Frank Uzan.
Dude, that is sick.
Do you have Karen's roughs?
No, I think they're only rough.
That is really cool, man. I really like that.
Really good.
They're all really cool. Don't get me wrong, everything's cool, but that's cool. That's definitely a dope homage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think people are gonna start a lot of the covers that are gonna come in. You're gonna start seeing people like really playing with the LED mask and like kind of doing a lot of like fun, weird stuff with it.
Yeah, and one of the things too from the preview one here with the I don't know if you can see. We'll go in a little close. The teddy bears. Part of that is they're like little assassin teddy bears. There's actually a Negan. Yeah, there's a Negan bear, right? Where's Negan? Negan bear. We made like a little like homage to Negan.
Wow.
Yeah. So the bears will come into play like in future Death Rage episodes as well, which is kind of cool because they're all part of the Teddy Bear Syndicate.
So has the bear himself is he going to get his own solo and all that too? Or
so if you guys don't mind some spoilers, I can give some hints about what you're going to see.
Okay.
So this right here is actually This is Teddy and Candy. So this is actually how you're first going to meet him, and eventually this is going to end up in an actual teddy bear. And
so initially he's like a man with the teddy face robot dude type of thing, and he gets down. That's cool.
And that's actually, this is an LED mask that he's got that you guys will see a lot and have already seen a lot. It just has a different face on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
The Death Rage book, number one, Death Rage is not just an origin story for Death Rage. It's also an origin story for Teddy and the Teddy Bear Syndicate. And I believe in Death Rage, his name is Teddy, and then he will have a new name coming out like in future episodes that we don't want to really give away.
Yes. Well, Shawn gave it away last time.
Did Shawn? Yeah. So Shawn already gave it away. He will become the notorious Mr. Cuddles He is the head of the underground in the mercenary world, and his organization is the Teddy Bear Syndicate.
Keep talking about it.
Sorry. Yeah. So, anyways, that's kind of like a little bit about DEATHRAGE. So, the very first issue of DEATHRAGE is kind of cool because we're sort of setting the tone for everything that will come along the DEATHRAGE lines, but also in the Merc world too, which includes Miss Meow as well, because DEATHRAGE and Miss Meow are both two of the most famous mercenaries in the Merc world. So it's kind of nice to see like their origin story is sort of starting to take shape and whatnot. So it'll be a pretty cool. It's definitely very cool.
Are you guys co-writing, or Murphy? Is this all you, or what?
So Jamie created all of the characters. He did all the character designs. He came up with their powers, and then he kind of gave me the building blocks, and then I have been filling in the blanks. And then I'll kind of come up with like the basis for each issue, and then we sit down together, and he'll kind of say like, okay, well, I want this to happen, or I think this would be cool if we had this scene. So I'm doing the actual writing, but he's got as many ideas as I do. More ideas than I do.
Out of curiosity, just as someone that's always kind of wanted to know how it works, with my own ideas and stuff like that. So you have okay, I get the fact, Jamie, you created it all, right? But then Murphy writes the script, right? Mm-hmm. And so do you just write it down like a script on a piece of paper, and then you have and then how does it go? Oh, so you do. So how does it go from, and then, well, it's so great to have the artist with you. You're a team. Like, instead of sending off stuff to someone that I don't know to put it together, you guys have this hand-in-hand relationship there. It's very easy. So then you just decide, who decides like this pictures, 2 panels and then 1 big panel, or like 1 page spread, or multiple panels. How does that part work when you're infusing the writing with the art?
So this is how the script looks before it's actually typed up. I don't know if we can actually.
They just scoot it back a little bit. There you go.
So I do kind of like a base, like this is what happens, and then I do a really crappy page layout with like stick figures. That's
what I would do, yeah.
And then when we write up the script, I don't do page layouts or anything. So when we send it off to the art team, I tell them what I want on the page, how much is on each page, and then they've got the artistic minds to like, they'll be able to say, oh, this character can like go over this panel to like stand in this way. Like they'll think about ways the actual page setup artistically in ways that I can't, because I'm not an artist.
So you have a totally separate team besides you guys doing the layout? Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's the part that I always wanted to know how that works, because I don't know, like for instance Marvel or someone like that, they say, okay, we need to draw this, and then do they put like the little word bubbles in and then you draw around it? It's just very interesting.
Yeah, usually the process is basically like ideas, character designs, rough script, and then you write out the script, like you actually write it out, like who's saying what, and then you can break it into cells. And then that would go like, that's like kind of a rough thing that the editors would do. And then you can pass that off to the art team, and then they'll send you back roughs the way that they interpret the script. And then when the roughs come back, you're like, okay, well, that makes sense. Or from a visual perspective, like maybe it's a big fight scene, you might want to do 2 pages, like a double page spread with the characters like being front and center or something along that line. So you give them a little bit of direction, and then they go into what they call like kind of like almost like rough pencils before finished pencils. They get ready, like, you sign off on it, and then they go to finished pencils, and then that's basically what'll get inked. Yeah. And then once the inking is all done, then we send it to our colorist team that puts the color and special effects in. Once that's done, then it goes to the lettering team that puts the word bubbles in, and then the word special effects, and then it all goes back to Murphy. Yeah, and then it goes back to Murphy. She double checks it for everything, and then even like, we didn't have it really on DEATHRAGE, but on Miss Meow, as we were reading it, it's like, okay, well, this panel and this panel needs something else, like a little bit more dialogue or a little bit more sarcasm or something going on in these 2 panels. So then we add a little bit more word bubbles just to make the story flow, like conversational flow. So there's no like abrupt kind of like pause or anything like that. So sorry, go on.
So yeah, so you can, in that case, once it's all finalized, you can add some more word bubbles, but to really go back and redo the whole thing would be kind of really difficult.
Right. So we've got a really wonderful team that we work with for Merc Magazine. DEATHRAGE, it was all drawn by Miliana Ordinola. He's fantastic. If he doesn't understand something that I put in the script, like they'll come and just like ask for a little bit more. But he's taken pretty much everything we've given and been able to put it on paper. I mean, either just as we imagined or better than we imagined. And then the colorist is right there with them in the same building. So, I mean, they all, even though they're a separate team than us here in this studio, we all work really closely together, and the relationship has been like very fluid.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I mean, that, you know, it goes a lot into the process, and I was very curious about it. When you were saying cells, do you mean like in the script, like they're more like a scene, right? Yeah. So a cell would be like, okay, hey, Jamie, how are you? I'm fine. Bill, how are you? Or whatever. And then they would say, okay, that's one cell.
Yeah, like
one panel is the word.
Yeah, panel.
Yeah.
Well, in animation, you would call it a cell. But yeah, in comics, it's like one panel. That's like one, two, and then you kind of break down the panels.
Okay, that helps me a lot. I mean,
yeah. Sorry, I'm used to animation. I refer to them as cells.
No, I mean it is a cell, but yeah, that's really cool, man. So there's a lot goes into it, a lot actually, and it takes quite a long time, I'm sure. So, okay, so we have, if you go to, do you want, if you want to share, and I'll throw it up there, the Miss Meow page.
Do you mean?
Well, first of all, so they can go directly to DEATHRAGE. Like, where do they go to get the previews? And then we'll just kind of go down the line really fast of everything, one more time for them, because a lot of people joined in late. You know what I mean? Like they.
Do you want me to just share again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to remove the other one or?
No, it's all good. Sorry, I'm still learning all this.
It's okay. It's just easier for me to. I mean, I can type it in, but.
I'm over 45, so I'm so confused.
There you go.
Okay. So this is what? Where this is mercmagazine.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right now there's other stuff on Merc Magazine right now, right? Or is it just this?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot.
So we've got, these are the Death Rage previews that you can get. And then we've also got, I don't know if you guys can see my shirt here, but we've got a Miss Meow shirt and a Merc Magazine shirt that you can get. This one has got the logo on the back.
A cosplayer I know bought your suit and put it on.
Cool.
Did you see it yet? I don't know if I'm allowed, but
yeah, we've got like a couple of them have.
Definitely share.
Armored Heart Cosplay just did one, and then another girl, Candy Lion, did one.
So she just showed me the picture of her wearing it. She's not like fully cosplayed yet, you know. I'll show you real fast. Like, you know, she didn't do the hair or anything. Wait.
Oh, that's super cute. Oh, she looks great.
Yeah, she said she loves it. So yeah, it looks good. I mean, that looks real. I mean, someone said that someone would pay me like $1,000 if I put one on or something. I can't remember. It would look really bad, man. So, okay. So, so this is Merc Magazine, guys, .com. First of all, you can check out all their stuff and check out their previews for this one. Those covers are absolute fire. Now, is there a difference in the holofoil and the other one in print run?
Yeah. So the metal is, I think, limited to 100. Yeah, limited to 100 for the metal, and then the trade is limited to 250.
Oh, that's a low print. Oh, actually, that's your other previews ones were like that too.
Yeah, we're keeping the preview issues really low, just because they're preview issues, number one, and I don't know if we're even going to be doing previews for like issue number 2s. So we want to make these. I mean, we want to make these hardcore collector items, honestly.
Yeah, sure. The lower the print run, the better. So go check out mercmagazine.com if you want to get involved in that, in the preview portion. Now, there's Fork You Virgin.
Yeah, that's Ryan Kincaid's one.
That's great.
Super cute. Yeah.
That's great. Ryan.
And then, this is our scientist one too. This is our...
This is actually by the interior artist.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what's the next one? I saw another one. Is it safe to show the next one?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, everything's. We're never gonna go full.
Full boobage.
W. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that one turned out really good. She's like a big. She will become a very big player within the story too.
So she is Marla. She's actually designed after Helena Bonham Carter and named after her character in Fight Club. I'm really excited about her. She's gonna be cool.
Does she have that same type of attitude?
Oh yeah, like
psychotic
attitude.
All right. So step one, the previews for this book at mercmagazine.com.
Yep.
Okay. Step two would be the Kickstarter going to be launching or no?
Yes. So we're going to launch a Kickstarter on March 1st. I don't have anything for that to show you guys yet, but we have another Kickstarter running right now that we do want to talk about.
Yep.
Okay. Mark, go ahead and show that.
Go to Kickstarter.
And anytime you guys, you can always go to Kickstarter and you can always go to Kickstarter and just type in Jamie Tyndall and it'll all pop up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they'll show up. This is the new titanium art book. Believe it or not, they're actually all printed and they are actually on the way here. We went with a local printer in the US, so we're kind of like switching over to domestic printing. So that's the new size right there. So it's a comic book size, which is kind of nice. But it also lets us do like a little bit more flexibility with like things that we can do with it. We can actually put metal covers on them now. And then we could also put them into like mystery boxes because it's a comic book size. So this one is titanium. So this is like the main kind of art book for the titanium edition. You can scroll through and that's some of the sample pages inside. And then there's another 2 books we're launching. So these are called Behind the Line. So it's something I'm trying out. It's basically a comic book size, like kind of like a cover gallery book, but also it also gets into like there's an interview in it. As you can see, there's some process shots. There's going to be like a top 10 list in it. We're going to have like a cosplay corner in it. It'll also
you guys will recognize our cosplayer right here. That's Shannon Kincaid.
Yeah, don't say fire.
Yeah, Kincaid in there. And then we also have like the Comic-Cons that I'll be attending like this year coming up. We'll be listing them in these books. And then also just sort of like more process stuff, a gallery, and an interview in them as well. And we're just trying kind of a different format, almost like a mini magazine / art book format for those 2 books.
They're actually going to be comic book size. So his old art book was a little bit larger. So this is going to be the new series. Are just a tiny bit smaller, but that's
now what's the time period on something like that? Since you're doing interviews, and I really like the idea actually, cosplay corner, all the different things in there.
Yep.
Is it going to be like a quarterly thing?
We're thinking like quarterly for Behind the Line, and then so kind of the idea is like going forward is we'll do 4 Kickstarters a year. One will have an art book like the titanium one. The next one will probably be platinum. We're going to stay within the periodic table for this set of art books. And then the next Behind the Line, these Behind the Line books are called Danger Zone because I did kind of like a homage to Top Gun. So one of the covers is Maverick and one is Iceman. So the next 2 Behind the Lines will have a theme on the covers, and then we'll launch them quarterly. And they'll have like, actually one of these art books, number 2 Behind the Line, the Iceman book, will have an interview with Ryan Kincaid in it. And then the next Behind the Lines will like talk to another artist and have another interview and so on and so on. So
how long is that? Is it like 4 or 5 pages? It's just a page.
Yeah, just like a double page spread for the artist. We can like feature some of their artwork and just ask them some goofy questions and whatnot. Like not the typical questions, but like some other stuff. And my interview will be in issue 1.
Is it the same with the cosplay thing? Like a little thing?
Like each book will feature 2 cosplayers. So the one that you saw, the pictures of Shannon, I believe that book is Shannon. No, wait a minute. The number 2 issue Behind the Line, the one with Iceman on it, has Shannon Kincaid in it. And I believe Murphy and Tabby are in that one. And then the number 1 has, I think it's Ireland Reed and CJ, who's also done like a lot of cosplay for us as well. So
that's really cool. I like that idea. You know, that's something that we're missing. I mean, besides the previews magazine, but the previews is more ad based.
Yeah.
But like, I can't put my finger on it right now. But there was a book always that came out. a long time ago when I was a kid where it had stuff like that.
Wizard had done a series of
say.
books. I think there was 5 of them. I think I have 4 of them. I'm not sure which one I'm missing, but it was a comic book size hardcover just like this. And it would feature one artist. So it'd be like Michael Turner, Jim Lee, Mark Silvestri. And I think there might have been a McFarlane one. And then I know that there was 5 and they knocked them out really fast. And it was back in the 90s. And I still have all those books. And I love those books because it wasn't just about the artist. It was also about the studio that the artist was a part of, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's why I love the idea, because it brings me back to that thought of the past where it's, I love it.
Yeah, it was a good insight into all the personalities. I think my favorite one out of all of them was the Michael Turner one, because it really got into like the production of Aspen. It introduced you to like Frank, who's the editor-in-chief, Vince Hernandez, Peter Stagwell, who's the like lead colorist, and all the other guys that they had brought in. And it's funny, like looking back at it, and they're all like 18, 19, 20, 21. So that book is pretty cool because like when you look back at it and you think of how young they were at the time, they did amazing considering how young they were at the time with what they did, like with all the work that they put out. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, I love those guys. They're really nice too. I've sat down with Peter multiple times, and just hung out with them, and they're very nice. So it's amazing what they did too.
Yeah, when you look at that Wizard book and you compare it to like Mark Silvestri's book and Jim Lee's book, it's like, oh my God, like these guys were just like, they were the young group in the comic book industry, but they just like they played hard. Like they got in there, man. So anyways, that's Behind the Line. So that's kind of like one of our new books in the Kickstarter. And we do want to do this quarterly. So it's sort of a test out.
There's only a week left right now, and there's still a lot of push goals to be unlocked.
Yeah.
Everyone will get a COA if they hit the next one. There's some magnets. We've got a metal print for over 100 backers.
Yeah.
And then this one, I know Tabby, who's the one who actually designed this whole Kickstarter. She is really excited about this. If they hit 75K, he's going to do a keychain, which we've never done before.
I love push goals.
Yeah.
They're fun, man. It makes it fun, but that's just extra to what you're getting. I mean, whatever tier you back, I mean, you're going to get something exceptional and get a chance to get more goodies.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah. And it helps us out too. Like, Kickstarters are always good, like for my studio. A lot of people don't know it about, I mean, you met Murphy and you met Tabby, I think. But I mean, what do we have? 5 now? Is it 5 full-time people? I think we're at like 5 full-time. Yeah. 5? Yeah, 5 full-time and 1 part-time person in my studio. And that does not include Absolute Comics or anyone else. That's just my own studio.
Yeah.
So, so these Kickstarters help out a lot, like with getting everyone, like, providing more work and everything else and whatnot. And like with the COVID thing happening, we lost about 80% of our income was a lot of shows and stuff like that. So we had to fall back to doing like this kind of stuff, and it's worked out really well for us.
Yeah, it's the new, it's the learning experience, and this is the way it again. Even when COVID's over, this is going to still exist.
Totally.
It's definitely made its mark, and you can connect with people all over the world without them having to go to a con. Even though cons are my favorite thing in the world. I mean,
yeah, we miss them.
Yeah, I love them. But okay, so we got mercmagazine.com. Everything's pinned at the top of the comics on YouTube, guys. If you comment, so you can check out whatever. mercmagazine.com to get the previews for DEATHRAGE. You have your Kickstarter Titanium. Just go to Kickstarter and you can search Jamie Tyndall and it'll pop up. And then in 2 weeks, the DEATHRAGE number 1 will come out. I'm sorry, I'm doing my I think I nailed it. I think I got it. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. By the way, you guys, I don't know if you just want to say thanks again and show some things really fast.
And the other thing, too, with the DEATHRAGE's tagline, I believe, is Feel the Rage.
Well, that's for... He's got... So everyone... If you saw Miss Meow number 1, everyone in here has... not everyone, but there's going to be some fake ads in here, and there's
I got to get my ad in there. We got to talk about that.
Yes. So this is Catfight's ad. It's for her perfume line that's called Heat. There we go.
There you go.
So in the next issue, DEATHRAGE is going to have his ad, and that's for
Male enhancement drugs.
his male enhancement line. The tagline is "Feel the Rage."
That's great, man.
Yeah.
So you guys, if you didn't know, you guys, Jamie and Murphy and the team sent me over some stuff for the 10,000 sub contest. I kind of went over it really fast last night, but I wanted to say thank you again and show you guys what they sent. There will be a separate video later with all the different prizes and each individual, but this is from them. So we have I'll just really quickly show it.
That's White Widow.
Yeah, White Widow Virgin signed by Jamie.
Yep.
I think this is White Widow as well. Virgin signed by Jamie. These are amazing, by the way. This is also White Widow, like some sort of like holographic, I think.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
think
called
it's
lenticular.
signed.
Yeah, it's like a lenticular animated cover. That's Michael Affo one.
Okay, I was wondering who that was. That's great. Then we've got your White Widow Chrome Ireland Reed. Oh my gosh.
Really good.
Signed by
And
Jamie.
that's a wraparound cover. I don't know if you've opened it up yet, but it goes.
Oh my god, no. Let me do that because we love that. We love that. I don't want to touch it too much though because it's really nice. Oh, that's fire.
Joel.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say that. Yeah, look at it. They don't think Joel's alive.
Yeah.
We'll get there, Joel. We're almost there, buddy. And then we got
3 times if you're safe.
I think it says Slaint.
Solanche.
Solante.
Yep.
And that's signed. Man, I love your
That's
stuff.
the Irish one.
And then this one, the John Boy Myers.
Oh yeah, that turned out really good. I love that one.
Oh man, signed by Jamie.
Yep.
And it's like a fleck.
Like a hollow fleck or something.
Now I gotta admit, I told you guys I was going to keep one, so I did. So I'm not going to show it. But this is awesome. This is awesome. That was going to be one prize for the 10,000 sub contest, and I just wanted to say again, thank you so much for sending that out. That's amazing, and they're going to whoever wins is going to really appreciate it too. So
well, blink 3 times. Somebody wants you to blink.
I'm alive.
Joel, do you have, you know what? This is a good point. He's my co-host on this show. So Joel, he has great questions, by the way. He is a movie critic and my buddy. Do you have any questions for them, Joel?
Yeah, well, I was just wondering, like, since all of these characters are in the same universe, do you have plans for like crossovers and having them meet?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done that already, or is that something that's going to come up?
It's in the works, yeah.
Yeah, DEATHRAGE is actually in #1 of Miss Meow. And then in Miss Meow #2, you're going to see the team that's in Bubblegum Blitzkrieg, which is going to be issue #3. So there's actually already going to be a lot of crossover just in these first like six issue runs of these 3 series. And then if these are successful and people like them and they want more, we've got, years of content in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Super exciting. I love the fact that it's something new, something, people are still trying to catch a fire. They're repeating storylines and all that, but being someone that's separate, you have the absolute and you have all the other stuff, but being able to create something new, something fun, something different, everything, it's always hard to like find something completely fresh, but you've worked with it to make it more interesting and all the things you're doing. I'm excited for it. I really am, because it's something new and different, and it's, we can get direct from you. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of great things about it. So I'm really excited for it, guys. And I really thank you guys for coming.
Anytime.
Thank you. Thank you for having us again.
Of course. So when you do your launch your Kickstarter, we'll come back.
Hell yeah.
We'll do it again.
Bye, Joel.
Yeah, he's the fave. He's the fave. I'm nobody. Everyone loved Joel.
It was nice hearing you speak for a sentence, Joel.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very articulate too. It's the ones you got to watch out for is him, the silent ones. So anyway, thank you so much. I'll let you go. We have a whole nother part of the show we got to do now. And if you guys need anything, again, just let me know.
Okay, perfect. Thanks so much.
Murphy does have an Instagram. I'll send it to Billy.
Yeah, if you want to go follow Murphy.
It's at Murph. Hey.
What is that?
Here.
Oh, she's gonna put it. You're gonna get a bunch of sickos following you.
That's fine.
Trust me.
Stalkers are
That's my
fun.
following already. It's all good.
We like stalkers.
Oh, you put it in the private chat. Okay.
I don't know. Can I comment on the regular chat?
No, I guess you can't. Let me just. So it's just at Murphey, huh? If they just look that up.
Oh, did I miss an H? It's supposed to be Murph. Hey. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there it is. I shared it, you guys. So all you sickos, go ahead. And
bring it.
Go stalker.
hey, I stalk her too, so whatever. It's all good. I stalk in a good way. But all right. Well, thanks again, you guys, so much, and we'll talk soon.
Perfect.
Thank
We'll see
you.
you guys
Y'all
later.
have a good week.
Bye.
All right, you too. Bye. All right. Comic Joel, everybody. Comic Joel is here with us.
Tigah. Tigah, Tigah, Tigah. Bird. Birdie. Birdie, birdie.
Hold on, Robin. Tight. I'll ease you back up to the ledge.
Sick! Sick! Sick!
And that's all my time. I got to go.
Yeah, you're almost out of time already, but we got to show our books.
I remember somebody, I can't remember who told me, but somebody said to mention that Dash is super amazing and the greatest, something like that.
Was he in the chat saying that?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I was trying to do the interview. I thought it was a good interview.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's
I
always good to
learned
see,
some things that I always wanted to know for sure.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, especially getting to see the kind of a little bit behind the scenes of the collaboration between writer and artist, and actually, there's two writers involved plus the artist. So yeah, it's interesting. It's also fascinating that they have another team that they send.
Yeah, a whole team,
art and stuff like that. So.
Well, that's what's so awesome. Honestly, about me being me, I'm the best interview in the world.
I didn't say that.
It's true though. Okay, so
I'm sure Dash would agree. Dash thinks you're the greatest.
oh, there's Dash. Dash is on Facebook with the two people. So Dash, thanks. Come over to come sub up YouTube, okay, buddy? All right, thank you, Dash. Okay, so we got a bunch of comics today. Joel.
Yeah, maybe I should just show all of mine so I can get out of here.
Yeah, Joel's got to go. So let's do Joel, and then he'll leave, and then let's do Joel. Why don't you tell him what it is, Joel?
Okay, this is my comic haul was not too bad today. It's so this is Batman, Catwoman #3. I think this is the last issue, but I'm not sure. And then this is Hollow Heart. This is the regular, and then this is the variant. This is homage to Rom. The I took a look inside. The art is kind of reminds me of like old school Dark Horse comics. This is Champions Outlawed. This is the issue 4. This is the special Black History Month cover. And here we have Black Friday. So this is the variant. So the interesting thing about this is these covers are really cool. But when I looked inside, I was not really a fan of this art. It's
Don't look inside.
No, can't look inside.
Show us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Something about this. It's almost like a, I don't know, like a Doonesbury cartoon or something. It's
scoot back farther. Your camera's having a hard time processing.
It's showing up on my screen.
Yeah, you're just a little bit laggy on mine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not my kind of style. It's
what is your,
a little weird.
What is yours? Doggy style?
Comic Bill.
That's mine.
Yeah, it's got to keep it PG. It's Black Cotton #1. This is another one where the interior artwork is all black and white, and it's very simplistic.
I can't wait to read it. I got to be honest. I can't wait to read it.
It might be. It sounds like an interesting story, but I was a little disappointed by the art. We've got issue 2. I thought issue 1 was okay. It kind of is just a it felt like just another issue of Ice Cream Man or something, but hopefully this one will be more unique. And then I think this is the last of the Alien covers. It's Captain America, number 27 variant. Kind of an interesting cover. And this is Black Widow. This is kind of a boring cover. This is Dodson, which I like the art, but I feel like they should have done something a little more interesting with that. And we've got Dynamite number 5 for Rio. Red Sonja Ace. Red Sonja Price of Blood. This is the Linsner cover, number 3. This cover I picked up just for Kim because she's riding a tiger.
That thing's sick.
Price of Blood, number 3, Sudum. This one, I like Sudum's stuff. This one I thought was definitely one of the best covers he did.
Yep.
That homage cover. There's another one that's the zombie cover that's basically the same thing, except the girls have skulls for heads.
Yeah, that one's better.
But I think this regular one's better.
I pre-ordered a bunch.
Umbrella Dark Power Country. That's Linsner as well. I think Linsner's pretty much doing covers on all of their series. And Sacred 6, number 7, Prio. I haven't even been reading this, but I've been picking up everything that Prio does cover-wise. It's Recount number 2. That's a pretty cool cover. And last one, hopefully this is the last of this series. This is Future State Next Batman, number 4. I gave up after issue 1. I didn't like it at all. But for some reason I bought the last 4 of the last 3. So. Okay, and that was it for me. We lost Comic Bill.
I want to see what you would do with some more time. So I know you have something else, so you might as well show it now. Because
that's all on you. I got to get going.
Oh, okay. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me Comic Joel, everybody. Comic Joel. You're still here.
That one cracks me up. Okay. All right. See you guys later.
All right. Later. All right. Perfect timing. 99 people in here. Time to show me. I'm going to show you my stuff. Screw Comic Joel stuff, dude. My shit's fire. Okay. Here we go. Today was one of the most expensive weeks ever. Okay. For me at the comic book store. And it was the perfect wrong timing because my car's in the shop and it's going to cost me $1,100. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this. This was $200. Been waiting a while for it. It's the special Remark edition. Joel got one too, but apparently he didn't want to show you. So it's Lucio Perio's, stuff, right? Art. It comes with a Remark signed. So it came with a Vampirella Remark. So now they had a competition at work or at the shop. They said, okay, who's getting what, right? And me and Joel got the same Remark. So yeah, me too, Mark Matthew. But I still think I got a 20% discount, right? So it cost $160, right? So that's good. Next. Last Ronin. Now, I haven't looked inside, but I did spoil this. Yep. Okay. So he was right. He was 100%. Last page shows the head. Yep. The scene with, so you guys can count on my secret source, man. He's 100% every time. We broke that first. And of course, it wasn't on the app, even a theory. But you know what? That just shows you. Whether I'm supposed to reach out or not to the guy, it doesn't really matter to me. If there's information out there, I thought you're supposed to put it, even theory. So you see the cock blockage? Do you see the cock blockage? Fuck you. Okay, next. I'm not doing it for them, though. I'm doing it for you guys. So there you go. I did get the variant cover. And I think it's clean. Yeah, so these, what the lesson learned about the CGC video I did about 9/8 is if you have a magazine or a specialty paper or that square bound with the line, right? Then you have a chance of getting a 9, 9, or 10. But if it's anything else, forget about it. You're getting a 9/8. Okay? That's the lesson learned there. Next. Okay, let's do some regular books here, and then we'll get to my super score. So I have to complete Future State. As a collector OCD guy, I have to, collect it all. I have almost a long box now. It will be a long box of Future State. So Wonder Woman Immortal, number 2, and the variant. The next Batman. Hey, these are so $8. You fucking kidding me? And then $9 for the variant. I mean, they might as well just honestly cut my arm off. Catwoman number 2, regular and variant. I mean, the nerve of these guys to charge us like $3 fucking $4 more. Fucking crazy, dude. And then most likely they're going to go out of business very soon, which is unfortunate. Nightwing. If Carlos, if I see a fingerprint, I will wipe it off with a soft towel. Nightwing regular and the variant. I like that variant. But honestly, they've said that they don't use gloves. So even if I what was I talking about? Clean it. They're going to put more fingerprints on it. But yeah, like, those type of towels that would be like, what are they, fiber or something like that? Those are the ones you want to use. Just try it on something else first to make sure it doesn't scratch things. Yeah, CGC doesn't use gloves. I mean, nothing against that, but when they're touching a foil cover or a specialty cover, the print will come off. I sent in that Venom 3rd print Lamole cover. I cleaned it real well. I wrote a big ass letter and stuck it to it. Microfiber, Air Spider, microfiber. I put a big ass letter to that book on my Venom foil. I put use gloves just on that book, like in big ass letter stuck on top. No, that's not why, Connie. Something else happened. Shazam. Number 2. And the variant cover. These are all the future states. World at War, number 2. And the variant. Federici's pretty good. And Batman, Catwoman. I went with this cover because it was Jim Lee. That wasn't Future State. Okay, now. Next. This week was a fucking killer, man. It was a killer. And Air Spider, let me just say, I know what you're saying, but that dude subscribed to me. Like, He knew he didn't put it on there. On purpose. Dude, I don't want it. Fuck him, dude. Anyway. Okay, so you're going to ask me, Bill, why did you get 6 Spider-Women? Number 9s? Why did you get 6 Spider-Women number 9s? The answer is because I had to. So their order system was they had 19 pre-ordered of this. Okay. 19 pre-ordered of this. So to get the 1 in 25, I told them I would order the last 6 that they needed to get it, right? This book, I've been talking about it for a month. I wanted this book more than anything, right? So I had to buy 6 more, and I paid $15 for it so I could get it. I have wanted this cover since I saw it on FOC or whatever. And it's on all my thumbnails. I don't know why I love it so much, but I do. So this is the 1 in 25. I have no idea how much it's going for, but all I know is to get it, and this is what you need to do, guys, at your comic book store. If they don't order enough, you call after my FOC video, and you call your comic book store and you say, look, how many do you order of Spider-Woman number 9? And they'll tell you, we get 12, we get 20. Say, look, if I buy 5 more to get you to 1 in 25, will you sell me the 1 in 25 cover? So that's what I had to do to get this. Okay? But regardless, I did it because I wanted it. I have no idea if someone could look it up and tell me what they're going for. They might not be worth anything. I don't know. But I can tell you one thing for sure. It's low print because no one orders Spider-Woman. No comic book store. I mean, there will be some. Orders that many Spider-Women unless they're a gigantic comic book store. Right? To get the 1 in 25. So the art and it's just like Captain Marvel or something like that. It's just it's a low print. See, there you go. So you guys look, you guys don't have to do what I do. Okay, you don't, and I don't expect you to. My comic hauls are fucking enormous. I don't expect any of you to buy this much. I don't even know why I do it, right? But when I say something on the FOC or a video, I go, dude, I think that's fire hot sick. And I still have 3 days to figure out how to do it. There are ways to do that. You just have to call your store, figure out what their orders are, say, make them a deal. And I'm not going to sell this. I could. That's my point. But I got one. And I don't have to pay 100. Basically, I paid 15 because he wanted 15 for that. And then what is the regular ones? $4.24 plus 15 is 39 with 29% off, 20% off. So it's basically $8. I paid $31 and I got 6 Spider-Women and this. Worth it every time. For me. Next. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with 6 Spider-Women, but, whatever. Hopefully it's super low print, too. Hopefully no one listened to me. Hopefully. I got the Black Heart History Month one. My guy at my store convinced me to get it. I almost didn't. I got one of these because I pre-ordered like 10. Graham Carnage. Thor 12. I cannot wait to read this book. I'm excited. I hope it's good. And the regular cover. Recount number 2 was a pure cover buy since I sold somebody the 1 in 15 Scarface variant last week, which slab 9.8, which I shouldn't have. But anyway, I got one of these homages. L. He had a ROM on the wall too. I almost bought it for $20 just so I could show the two, but I didn't. I had to say, dude, because of that remarked Lucio Perillo edition I bought, I really killed myself. car and all this other shit. Look, you guys, if you promise to stay with me to the end of the video, I'm going to show you something amazing. Okay? I'm going to show you something amazing. So just wait. We're almost done. Bite size number 3 because I'm doing all AWA. Ha ha. Love that cover. And the transgender, I think that's what I don't know. I have to read it. Black Friday. I got both covers. Black cotton. Cannot wait to read this. And for Behemoth, I got Steambound number 1. American Ronin number 5, last issue. Buddy, I'll be there on Friday. Brian Polito is doing a special thing with just us on Friday. Okay, yeah, he's launching, but I couldn't make it today because I have a live show tonight. We're doing a special live show with him on Friday, just us and him for the Kickstarter. And just so you know, they're going to announce something special on that show that they don't announce today. They're going to announce something special for the Kickstarter on Friday with me. Okay? Okay, I'll check out a minute. King in Black, number 4, regular. And I like this variant. I had to buy that variant. Shadow. There's a lot of good new number 1s today. Shadow Doctor, number 1. I love that cover. It's full-on gangster. Immortal Hulk, Flatline, number 1. I could have got the other cover, but I didn't want it. X-Men Legends, I went with this one. Okay, now. The last books I got the 1 in 15 Shadow Doctor. 1 in 15 Shadow Doctor. And the Thor 1 in 25 I got. I almost didn't get it, but I didn't know what happened there, so I want to get it anyway. Plus, it has the frog. But for me, the big deal today, the big pulls today for me were, of course, the Lucio Perillo remarked edition. Last Ronin. This is a big book, I think, in my own mind. Retailer Incentive. And the Spider-Man 1 in 25. I just love the colors on it. I love that cover. So those are the big books for me today. Now, that's what she said, Connie. Okay, so those who know, Murphy just said she got a bunch of Instagram followers. That's funny. You sick bastards. Okay, so you guys know that I'm working on an exclusive Hardly Thin cover. Okay. I'm going to give you a quick, it's not done yet. It is not done yet. But it's almost done. And I'm going to show you. This is Mike McComb guy, the guy that does Zombie Tramp, right? So we've been working hard on this, and he is just knocking out of the park. I'm ready to show you. Look, I'm telling you, it is not going to be the cheapest thing, but it's going to be super limited. It's going to be mine. And this shit's fucking crazy. All right, you ready for this? I don't know if I should even show it. I'm going to show it. Just so you know how badass he is. Dude, that is sick, dude. That is sick. I don't know if you don't like it, it's not your thing. I get it. But those who like this type of stuff, that is absolute next level. Next level, guys. I can't wait. And he's not even done. Oh, I can't wait. So you guys, I would beg of you, save some money for when I do drop it. I want to sell out. It's not going to be a lot, but it'll be ours. It'll be, mine and yours, sickos. I'm just so stoked for that piece. It's so amazing. I don't know yet. It's still not done. So there will be, I am deciding on this here. Here's a problem. So Jeremy says naughty metal. Here's the thing. I'm trying to decide how I want to do it because it's expensive. Okay. It's really expensive. So I was thinking about doing the nice and naughty set limited to 75 total books. So 75 nice, 75 naughty, right? And then a chrome and a metal. But those are really expensive, like to produce and everything. So the question is, do I do a metal nice and a metal naughty and a chrome nice and a chrome naughty? Like, that's the question. I don't know. I don't know how many of those I would sell. And I want to keep it limited. What I was thinking is maybe limit those to 6, right? 6. But the set will be limited to 75, either 75 or 69. Keep it under 100, Dude, I can't wait. Yeah. So do you see what Zombie Tramp Mike McComb can do for us is amazing. I'm telling you, when it's done, it's going to be, I'm just so excited. I don't know if I was even allowed to show it, but dude, I can't wait. I get all chromes and metals should be naughty, but dude, the non-naughty version's pretty damn good, man. Not everyone wants to buy. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. It's going to cost me a fortune. Okay, so I really need to sell out. When it happens, I need you guys to come together and sell me out. It won't be a lot. There won't be a lot. It will be very limited. Rick James, bitch. It won't be sets either. They'll be broken apart. Maybe I'll do, here's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do a nice chrome limited to 10 and a naughty metal limited to 10. I think we can do that. I think I'll do that. A nice chrome and a naughty metal. And dude, I'm keeping one. I'm keeping one. I'm also going to try to get them numbered as well. So super excited. Yeah, I'm going to try to get them numbered. So I'm going to let you guys go. I got a lot of stuff to do, and this was a great show. Check out Jamie and all their stuff. And we'll see you later for sure. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
The so-called normal guys who always let you down. Sickos never scare me. At least they're committed.